Stay fresh music.
Yo, so what's going on guys, it's your boy LaazrGaming, welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So as you guys could probably tell in the first 5 seconds of this video, I've got an absolutely insane unlimited money and RP method to share with you guys today. I have literally had thousands of comments in the last few weeks asking me can I post another money making guide. However, I was waiting for one just like this one to come around because I don't like to waste your guys' time, and I'm not gonna lie, the method I'm going to be showing you in today's video has got to be one of the best methods I've ever posted on my channel. Of course, everyone knows the biggest payouts in GTA 5 by now, however they're usually quite tedious and do require friends with a certain skill level. However, this method requires none of that. It's extremely fast, extremely easy, and considering how much RP and money you earn and how fun it's got to be by far, hands down, the best thing to grind out. So as always, if this video does help you out in any way, shape or form, and you do want to see me post more money making guides in the future, do be sure to drop a like down below. Also feel free to subscribe if you guys are new, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so you guys that have been subbed to me for a little while now, you'll know back in the day a really good way of earning some fast RP and cash at the same time was to smash out the brand new adversary modes. However, Rockstar Games did nerf these adversary modes, basically slicing them in half, so they became pointless to grind out for money and RP. Nonetheless, if you guys aren't aware, if you're able to set these up in the right way during the special promotion, you're able to earn some insane payouts and RP like you saw right at the start of the video. If you guys actually have been subbed to me since I believe at the start of June, you guys remember a power play method that I put up, which actually received an immense amount of support from you guys, because I was getting comments every day saying thank you so much, I earned millions from this. And as long as you guys follow the steps in this video, you'll be basically able to earn the same payouts you was from that power play playlist as you will be in this video. I am aware that we all have a different amount of time we can spend on the game, we have a different amount of friends we can play with, or even a different skill abilities. So in this video I'm going to be breaking down all of the payments that you guys can earn so you can work off what's best for you, as well as how to earn the bonuses. Not a lot of people know about this, but when you take out the bonuses during a double money and RP promotion, you could literally be losing out on around 100k per game, which if you guys have a few games of this, because this is available all the way up until Thursday next week, I will go into the dates towards the end of the video, but like I said, 100k per game really does add up in the end. So make sure you guys watch this video right until the end so you have no confusion, and all of you guys will be able to maximize it to whatever suits you best at the time. Now the first thing you guys want to do is just be in a free roam session. This could be an invite or a public. You want to press start, go across to online, go down to playlists, and then from here you want to select Rockstar playlists. Now from here you want to start the ×2 drop zone and parachute playlist, as you guys can already see. Okay, so this is the first important step of doing this method. You do want to start it through a playlist every time. It is double money and double RP if you guys aren't aware on all parachutes and drop zone games. However, by starting it through a playlist, we are actually earning ourselves a nice bonus, as well as saving ourselves a bunch of time in the long run. You guys will notice this once you play it a few games. However, as soon as you guys reach this point in the menu, you will need to invite 3 other people in. Now if you guys don't have that many friends that play GTA 5 online, use the comment section down below, leave your gamer tag or your PSN, and don't forget to leave whatever console you're on. It won't be that long, you guys will get a ton of replies. I have a very helpful GTA community on here, always up for grinding out great legit methods, so it shouldn't take that long to find that many people. Nonetheless, as soon as you guys have got your friends in the lobby, you want to go ahead and launch the playlist. So this playlist is basically 2 parachute jobs and 2 drop zone jobs, so it is very good that it mixes them up. It doesn't get kind of annoying, because I have done playlists in the past where there've been like 3 adversary or 4 adversary modes back to back, and they do drag on after a few games. It can feel a bit tedious. So this is the second reason why this has got to be better than some other playlists, is the fact that we are getting the reward for playing a job, but we don't have to do the full 40 minutes or half an hour for the job, as parachutes are usually very quick and only last about 5 minutes, and I kind of enjoyed them, I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing this parachute right here, this was the first time I parachuted on this game in over a year, so the reactions and my control was moving around by itself. It was quite relaxing, just taking in the views. I'm not gonna lie, it's not something you do often on GTA 5, so to be getting rewarded with double money and RP is always a great benefit. But as I've already mentioned, these parachutes are more like playlist fillers. This isn't where we're going to be earning the brunt of our serious cash, so let's get this parachute out of the way. It doesn't make a difference who comes first, second or third. Like I said, it only makes a difference by a couple thousand $1,000. When you compare that to the money you're going to be earning from the next round, which is a drop zone, your draw will drop. So as I mentioned, there's a few things you want to take into account when playing these to earn the bonuses. There's such things as round bonuses, winners round bonuses, as well as time bonuses, and also kills can affect where you come up on the leaderboard in the end. So first things first, to make it very simple for you guys, I'm going to be breaking down the time bonuses. If you guys aren't aware, Rockstar have changed how things work in adversary modes. So in some cases you might be better off waiting an extra minute, some cases you might be better off waiting an extra 2 minutes. I'm going to fully break down right now quickly all of the different payouts that you can receive. By the way, I know drop zone isn't a very popular game mode in GTA 5, so I'm going to quickly explain if you guys aren't aware what it is. You basically start in a helicopter. As you can see, it's groups of either 2, 3 or 4. You have to jump out the helicopter and basically capture a certain location. So it's like capture the flag quintessentially from first person shooters. By standing in the designated area, you'll be capturing it. If there's 2 people from opposite teams standing in the DZ at the same time, then it'll stop capping it until you kill the other guy. So it is a pretty fun, good game mode. Rockstar Games have got the locations for these bang on. I'm not gonna lie, it's a very, very fun game mode. It's not better than Power Play in my personal opinion, because I had so much goddamn fun when that game mode first came out. But like I said, if you don't really play it that often, it will literally feel like playing a brand new game. So let's say, for example, you're playing solo or you're playing for a friend and you come against really low rankers, noobs at the game, and you're able to literally just slap them about, slaughter them. Let's say you finish the game in under 4 minutes. So by spending only literally 2 to 4 minutes, you guys will be receiving over 10k, as well as extra money from a winner's bonus, which I will talk more about in just a second. I'm sure you guys are aware by now, when it's double money and double RP, it never shows up on the leaderboard until right at the end, when the money actually rolls down, like you guys saw right at the start of the video. So you might be thinking, why does it only show me getting like 10k or 20k, but then right at the end you get like a massive payout of like 160k? That's just the way Rockstar do it on double money and double RP. I don't know, I don't work for Rockstar Games, so go and take it up with them. Nonetheless, being able to beat the opposite team in under 4 minutes is a bit of a stretch, I'm not gonna lie. It is definitely possible, but if it goes over 4 minutes, then there is nothing to lose, because if you guys actually complete this within 4 to 6 minutes, you are actually going to be increasing your pay to 20k. So you got to take into account, for literally only 4 minutes of work, say if you're at like 3 minutes 30 and you're about to win the game, I would actually jump off the flag, wait an extra 30 seconds, because you're going to be doubling your money pretty much for literally only 30 seconds extra time spent in the mission. So it is very important to keep an eye on the clock down low. However, as you guys can clearly see now, we've spent 4 to 6 minutes on this map this time, and the payout shows 10k, which obviously during double money and RP right now is 20k, plus the winners bonuses, which I will be explaining to you guys in just a second. You really have nothing to lose by grinding this out. I know a bunch of you guys have been waiting for a method like this to come along, so definitely be sure to make the most of it. Nonetheless, I'm not Superman, so I wasn't able to win every single round in the game, and if you guys did notice, we did spend 6 to 8 minutes in this round this time. So if you guys spend 6 to 8 minutes, you will be increasing it yet again. So as you guys saw last round, it showed 10k for us, and this time for them, by spending an extra 2 minutes in the game, they got 16 instead of 10, which during double money and RP, what we're talking 32k, is insane. But it's still not the biggest payout that you can earn from this. If they would have spent between 8 to 10 minutes in this mission, they would have received 20k if it was a normal. Obviously during double money and RP, we're talking 40k for one round, which is just mind-blowing. So that's if you do finish it between 8 to 10 minutes. However, in drop zone, which a lot of people don't know about, let's say it's just a draw, you guys want to get the most, the absolute max you can from doing this. You want to go into something called overtime, and to do so, you just don't want to capture the flag before the time's up. So as you can see on screen right now, we decided just to wait it out so we can get the most maximum from this, and we'll go to sudden death because we didn't capture the flag. Even though we had the majority of more capture time than the other team, still, unless you capture the entire thing, it will always go to sudden death. So it is really easy to force it to sudden death. Like if you guys are owning the other team and you come against noobs, definitely just play around with them, like I said, and earn over 50k per round. You're going to be earning those insane $250,000 payouts. So very self-explanatory sudden death. The first team to kill all of the other team, you only get 1 life, will win that round. And a tip I am going to give you guys, when you're parachuting into this map, there's tons of different balconies and stuff. You can go around overlooking the drop zone, so you might be better off communicating with one of your friends, getting him to go for the captures while you pick the people off from one of these balconies. So as you can see on screen, I actually spent a bit of time looking around for this guy. I couldn't find him anywhere, and I noticed he was head glitching on the top of this skyscraper. Literally, it's the tiniest bit of head, but you know me, I'm an MLG MVP GTA veteran, head top gun. Next thing you know, winner, and boys, 114k plus an insane 12,000 RP. For such a fun and easy game mode, you really can't complain. Now, there actually is a way to even increase that by more, by basically playing the drop zone in a completely different way to the way I've just explained. So this is why I'm breaking down both different ways, so you guys can play this whatever way suits you best. Like I mentioned right at the start of the video, GTA is such a versatile game. Any one player can be completely different to another character, so use whatever method is best for you. However, before we move into the second drop zone, like I did mention, there is 2 parachutes, so you're going to get greedy for another little quick parachute job. Go ahead, get that out the way, then we can get back to the serious stacking. Now, once you guys have finished the parachute, always try and come first in these parachutes, because if you do come first, you will be earning a very easy 10k for just doing a parachute. When you take into account, it's probably the best thing overall. Nonetheless, now I'm going to talk more about actually setting up the game at the start. So like I said, if you're playing with a friend, maybe just do 2 teams of 2. Always put it on first to win 4 rounds. Now, by doing that, you're able to increase the rounds, because you are going to be earning bonuses per round. So even if you win 3 rounds back to back, you can purposely lose a few rounds and still get the bonuses from those rounds, bringing your overall payout up. It will make more sense once you guys can actually see the numbers on screen in just a second. However, a completely different and new tactic to play this adversary mode, and one that I've been using especially for you guys that like to play solo, is right at the top. You guys noticed earlier on I put it on 2 teams. Put it on 4 teams, so this basically becomes a free-for-all. Now, by doing so, you're able to play a potential of 10 rounds. So just imagine the potential payout. Let's say you win 3 rounds, the other guy wins 3 rounds, the other guy wins 3 rounds, because it's the first 4 rounds. So like I said, it can just keep on going until that person wins 4 rounds, taking it to a total of 10 rounds. And when you're earning 20k or 30k per round, the payouts are absolutely insane. One of my friends earlier today even got a higher payout than you're about to see that I got, and the one that I got was absolutely fucking mind-blowing. So what you want to do for this method, and it's probably the most fun, I'm not gonna lie, we was doing this earlier and it was just jokes, because on this free-for-all map you can actually find a bunch of cars and bikes all around the place, and there's a bunch of hills overlooking this little neighborhood. So like I said earlier on in the video, just a very perfect and fun game mode, and the fact that you guys are going to be earning so much goddamn money and RP at the same time, I really can't emphasize how great this method is to bang out. So as you guys can see on screen right now, I press down, there's 4 players, there's 4 different teams, all of us have to try and capture that little section. Me, because obviously I'm the most experienced in this lobby, I ended up winning it, so I'm going to fast forward this gameplay. But in basic terms, when you're owning someone, by the way, another very quick tip that I just remembered to give you guys, treat this like the Hunger Games. So there's a bunch of weapons down here spawned in. When you guys jump down, skydive instantly head first, jump down there, try and pick up as many guns as you can, because having these other weapons is going to give you guys such a goddamn advantage. Nonetheless, getting into the juicy stuff and the reason why you guys are here watching this video, the potential money that you're going to be earning from doing this free-for-all method, it's not going to be affected. So you guys remember that I was getting 26k, which doubled to like 50k from playing the first drop zone with a team member. So you think that maybe I'd only get half of that because I don't have a team member, but nope, I still get the full max 26, as you guys are about to see once I put this guy to sleep in overtime. Bang, 26k. So my tactic when I first went into this was basically just to let nobody capture that, basically trying to get on top of the roofs, and whenever I saw someone about to capture it, I would just aim for them. I didn't bother about anyone else running around the map, getting on their bikes, getting in their cars, because I knew if I pushed it to overtime, I personally would be earning a great amount of money, and I knew it was sudden death because I had some better weapons. And if you guys are paying attention to the gameplay, that was just a perfect example of that. We was in overtime and he was trying to hide in a little garden area where there's bushes. Simply always pull out an explosive, because all of these little garden areas, they're very enclosed. So if someone thinks they're smart by jamming in the gardens, always cook the grenade for a few seconds, whack it over the bush, and you're practically guaranteed a kill. I know a lot of you guys really do appreciate when I also give you guys some tips on how to play these, as well as showing you how to maximize your money. And as you guys can see, another 50k for taking it into overtime. So like I said, with all of this information, you can kind of take it whatever way suits you best at the time, whether you're playing by yourself or with a friend, or if the guys you're playing against are any good, or even if you're strapped for time, you know how to make the most of it so you can maximize your profit. And like I said earlier on, Rockstar Games did introduce a new thing called winners bonuses, which they haven't told anyone about. Unless you guys looked into it, you wouldn't really know much about it. So I put this table together which will basically show the payout if it wasn't double money or double RP, just to make it very clear. So as I explained earlier, you do earn different payouts depending on time you spent in the game. So let's say I earned a 13k payout for the first round and the second round. So I completed them at exactly the same time. That would take my total now earned to 26k. But however, if I won the first round and the second round back to back, then I would be earning something called the winner's bonus, which as you guys can see is a very nice $12,940, which would take my total from 2 rounds from 26k to 39k. And that also increases the more rounds you win back to back. So let's say now I go on to win my third round. I would have normally earned just 40k, as you guys can see. However, I would be getting the bonus of that 20k, taking my total now to 60. Likewise, if I was to win another round back to back fourth, I'd get 53k with a 26k bonus, taking my total earned to 80k. Now take into mind, this is without double money in RP. You do have potential to earn some fucking insane, mind-blowing payouts, guys. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me putting this chart in and fully breaking it down for you guys so you can fully understand. And just to show you guys some evidence of this, basically what you can see on screen right now is me winning my third round back to back. However, I didn't win the fourth round, unfortunately, because like I said, these guys actually ended up winning a couple of rounds, which I still made money for. That's another thing you have to remember. There is absolutely no initiative to boost, because even when you lose, you're still earning such good money. And if you guys are low on confidence and you don't think you're that good, then simply just do the method that I showed you guys right at the start of the video, because both of the players on the same team will earn the exact amount of money. So say if one player goes ahead and gets 30 kills and you only get 1 kill, you are still receiving that big boy payout. So it's completely up to you whether you want to do 2 teams of 2 or do what I'm doing right here with 4 different players. There might be more risk, but like I said, the rewards could be much more sweeter. And this is another thing, by the way, I had no idea you can actually wallbang around this map, so definitely spray through the bushes if you guys can see someone coming in that direction. Just full of tips today, I am full of them. However, the final part, and the part that most of you guys have been waiting to see, how much will I earn for getting that winner's bonus and the other guys winning a couple rounds in between. And as you guys can see, an absolutely insane $203,000. And let me just rewind that in case you guys missed it. Also, a fucking mind-blowing 22,500 RP. Now, if you guys aren't aware, that's not for the entire playlist. That was for that one drop zone map. So you guys remember earlier on, I earned 125k. So me just playing this playlist, I'm well over around the 400k mark, which is just absolutely insane. And it also is worth mentioning that 203 is nowhere near the max you can get. We actually had a player who got lagged out, so I think we only ended up playing like a total of around 6 or 7 rounds. So like I said, if we could have played maybe 3 more rounds where I would have earned even 60k times 2, I would have took that well over 300 to 400k on that one map alone. And the best part about it is it didn't even feel like I was grinding money, which I know a lot of you guys also felt like when I uploaded the Power Play playlist. So it's slightly different the way each adversary mode works now. Hopefully you guys do appreciate me going into full detail on everything, showing you guys how you can maximize the most amount of money. Oh yeah, and you can't forget about this, if you guys do win the playlist, you also get a epic, insane, mind-blowing 400 RP. Nonetheless, that is going to do it from me, guys, and by far the best method to grind out for both money and RP for the next week. If you're still watching to this point, then I know for a fact you guys have enjoyed this video, and I have had tons of requests from you guys to make a new money making guide. Has took me a long time to put this one together, so all I ask you to do return the favor with a cheeky like down below. Also, do feel free to subscribe if you guys are new, as I do post all the latest and greatest GTA 5 content. I've been your host, LaazrGaming. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.